Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to episode 46 of the Puck Drops here. I'm Howie Crawford. I'm here with my brother, John,
Yo.
and another yo, another off-season show, and we're in the prime excitement of World Team Tennis going into the playoffs.
That's right. That's right.
The season has ended after grueling 17 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Austin Aces are in it, baby. They're in it to win it.
So, and if anyone is interested in getting into World Team Tennis with an expansion team, we have figured out it should cost you about $2,500 to get a team, which consists of just basically your court rental at your local rec center.
But then there's added cost if you want T-shirts for your team, matching T-shirts.
No, I'd have it like kind of like some jobs they say you got to supply your own uniform.
Yeah.
You require them to have white shirts and blue shorts, and then they have to buy their own.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Oh, good. Okay. Since the last time we spoke a couple weeks ago, you had added a new family member.
Yeah, he is. Misha. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Where
is he?
My new bratty child here.
Oh my gosh! Look at him.
He's Mishka. He's a 8-week-old, well, going on 9 weeks now, Australian cattle dog. So he's now part of the family.
And Lucky is just ecstatic, isn't
he? Yes. Oh, here's Lucky.
There's Lucky.
Our schnauzer. He's a year old. Well, he'll be a year old actually next month on the 5th.
Oh, wow,
so
already?
Next week he'll be 1.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna be 1. And he was my dumpster dog. He was the one that was dumped in front of my work, just tossed out of a car.
Nice.
Huh,
it's hard to believe people would do that.
Oh, I know. I caught a guy last Sunday trying to dump a dog in front of my work again.
What?
I ended up chasing him down and chewed him out. Yeah. Yeah, they pulled out right across the street. They pulled over. The guy's kid got out of the passenger side of the pickup truck, climbed to the back, tossed the dog out from the back, got back in, and then I rolled up on him. And the kid jumps back out, grabs the dog again, and gets in the cab. They take off. I followed them, got up to a red light, got up next to him, just started chewing him out. And oh no, we weren't throwing him, we weren't dumping him, we were just moving him up to the front. It's just, I called bull on that and just rimmed a new one, and then I just called the local sheriffs, gave them the description of the car, and hopefully they followed up on him. And either
why don't people, but they don't want them? Why don't they take them to the SPCA? What?
Well, no. Well, and that's the thing. There's a pound right up the street. I mean, you could do one of two things. You could either surrender the dog normally, and they'll charge you a minimal fee. I think it's like $25 to surrender the dog. Yeah. Otherwise, if you go in there and just say, "Hey, it's a stray. He's been hanging around. We advertised it. No one picked him up. I want to turn him over to you." They won't charge you.
Yeah. What? I don't understand.
But to dump it on the street, it just pisses me off.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, we're glad that Lucky was saved by you, and he's part of the family now. He's turned out to be a good dog, too, and smart.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Very smart dog.
One of, God, I don't know, how many dogs have we had?
Oh, gosh. We've had so many dogs. Too many to count.
My favorite, though, was My favorite though is people who come over and visit, and they're greeted by 5 dogs running at the door.
Yeah. So then yesterday, first of all, our show is a day late because of we had technical difficulties yesterday.
Yes.
So we're recording it again today. But just prior to the show, you got up for a minute to get a drink or whatever it was.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I went to the fridge, and because I was already having a bad week anyway with a bunch of other things, I had a toilet explode on me, which I don't want to get at. I don't want to get into that one, but yeah, I had a toilet explode on me earlier in the week, and I still dealing with stuff on my mortgage thing, and
Yeah.
so I went. But anyway, I got up to go to the fridge to grab me a drink, and then pulled on the refrigerator.
The refrigerator came off.
The whole damn handle came right off in my hands.
That's nice.
So, if anyone out there is interested in buying a fridge, it's basically brand new. It's only a year old. Just needs a new handle.
Nice.
You know, hit me up on our email or Twitter account. And,
You go get a fridge with no handle. Or you have the handle. They'll just have to fix it.
yeah, just got to buy a new handle.
Nice.
I'll sell it for you cheap.
Right.
You have to pay for shipping unless you're nearby. You're in California.
Yeah.
$100.
So anything else? Any more Howie stories?
Nothing I really want to talk about.
Okay.
It's not been a good week.
I'm sorry. Well, it's haven't been that different for me. It was just a busy week. Work's been real heavy, and it's good to be off for the weekend. But after next week, I go on vacation, and I'll have a week
nice.
off. Yeah. After I got to
Hopefully,
make it through.
I should be hopefully moving here in the next 2.5, 3 weeks.
Oh, so
towards the end of August.
So you heard from your bank then, or?
Well, it's a lot. I don't. It's
But it looks like it's
complicated.
going forward at this point.
Right, but it's kind of it's in a gray area right now. Not on my end, but from the realtor that my ex-wife and I are dealing with, and
I got you.
which I got a stupid email from her today, not my ex, the realtor,
I got you.
because I had to send over to my ex's bank some forms which basically authorizes her bank to give information to the realtor about her loan and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I gave her bank that information, the contact information for the realtor, phone number, and email. And then the realtor sends me an email today saying that I gave them the wrong information, that this is the phone number and this is the email. I then replied back to her saying, well, I gave them the information that's on your business card.
Right. So the business card was wrong.
And right. So since then, she's not replied back.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Probably because she's probably like, oh.
Oh, yeah. I messed up.
Why would you give out business cards with wrong information?
All right.
That's probably why you're doing so well in your line of business.
There you go. Oh, I did go see the new Mission Impossible movie last night.
I've heard that was like it's supposed to be the best one of the series or what?
I thought it was. Wow. If you like action movies, and you
Yeah, I
like
like
Tom Cruise.
I like the Mission Impossible
Yeah, me
thing. So
too. But that one was awesome. Loved it.
cool.
So let's do some hockey news now, Howie. Not that
Um,
there's a whole bunch out there, but
no, there's not. The one thing I've been watching for is updates as far as expansion,
right,
but right now there's really nothing out there. I mean, the biggest surprise that everyone is really talking about is why Seattle did not submit a application.
right, and
I guess there was some complications as far as getting the funds together before the deadline, but
mm,
whether or not that's true or not, I don't know.
right.
But
So it was just Vegas and Quebec, right?
Vegas and Quebec,
Right.
which I hope they will allow and accept Quebec
Me
in
too.
again.
Me too.
By doing so, though, the only complication that's going to be created by that is you will now have another team on the East.
Right.
But the only way I see a solution to that is moving Columbus back to the West again, moving them into the Central. Vegas will go to the Pacific, moving Quebec into the Atlantic, and then based on mileage, I would then move Florida into the metropolitan. Whether or not they do that, I don't know because I don't know how they would feel about as far as breaking up Tampa Bay and Florida for division
Yeah.
rival.
Right. Because of
But I mean, you
rivalries.
really almost have no choice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. I don't
really,
know how that's gonna work out.
other than that, I mean, the only other option I would see is maybe moving, you know, Washington.
No, Washington
Moving
has
them.
to. No. No.
But I mean, to me, Florida would make the most sense.
Out of all that, Florida makes
If
about the only
based
one you
on mileage.
can do.
Yeah, based on if you base it solely on the mileage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, if I were Florida, I would say, yeah, I'd rather play in because it will cut down on travel,
Yeah.
mileage wise.
Right. I don't know. We shall see what happens. Some of the other news going on was Daniel Briere was talking about retiring
Mm-hmm.
at 38. I still think he has some gas in him, but I, you know,
Who knows?
I don't know. And the Bruins and Canadians unveiled their logos for the Winter Classic.
Yeah,
Did you
which
see?
the of the two, Montreal's the most interesting.
Yeah.
They have the White Sea, so I'm curious
Right.
to see what they do with that.
Right. Right. And then there was some. It was Colorado unveiled their third jersey. Did you see that?
You know, I looked on that, and I'm wondering if that's possibly a, not an official,
Well, they're
but
saying it's Avalanche's Stadium Series jersey.
oh, their stadium series. So okay, so
Right.
but see, I because normally I go to
Here it is. Here it is.
oop, okay, yeah, so that's
Yeah.
almost like the old Colorado Rocky uniform
Right.
jersey,
Right.
almost,
Yeah.
which I like that.
Yeah, I
I
kind
mean,
of like it.
I kind of don't like the fact there's no striping or anything, unless maybe that's just a what's the word I'm thinking of?
Like a what?
A prototype.
Oh, and it could be because it's not a. It looks like it's a drawing. So
Right. So I wondered, but
yeah,
I like the logo. It's kind of like the old Colorado
yeah, me
Avalanche.
too. We,
What what was that site on
that's the
that
hockey
one?
news, hockeynews.com. And what else was going on? Oh, and did you see that Jim Craig was selling his Olympic memorabilia? You know how much his
Yes, I did see
you
that.
saw that
I did
asking
see
price
that.
of five
It was
point
like
seven million dollars.
like 3.5 million.
5.7 million is
Was
what he
it
was
three and a
asking.
half million?
5.7.
5.7. Wow. But what does that include? What does that include, though?
I don't know. I don't know what that includes. It. Well, it says 19 items are for sale.
Because if that includes like say autographed jersey, his mask, and some pads, and I mean,
Well,
I could see that.
I do know that it includes his gold medal, game worn jerseys, the American flag that was draped around him. Um,
Really, the
yeah,
the U.S. flag that was draped around him.
yeah,
Ooh, that might be worth it then.
yeah. So I don't know.
I think I got some change. I'll have to look in my little
That
coffee mug and
that
see if
would
I
be
got that
hard for
money in
me to
there.
give up that stuff, though. That'd be really hard
Yeah,
for me to give that stuff up.
unless he's just hard up for some money.
Maybe. And then the other news that had come out was that NBC released their schedule for televised games on NBC and NBC Sportsnet.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw too. For actually for just the whole regular season, which I'm kind of bummed about, is that there's only going to be one opportunity for me to see the Wild when they come out here in Anaheim. It's either in January or December. I don't remember what day it was
Mm.
exact. Oh, actually, I think I got it. Oh, it's actually on October 18th.
When Minnesota's out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Other than that, I have no other opportunity. They don't come on. They don't come to LA or go to Arizona over the weekend on
Oh,
that whole
I got
season.
you.
Other than that one day.
Right, I got you.
Oh, here's a better picture of that jersey.
Oh, now see, my picture didn't show the whole sleeve. I kind of like that.
So yeah, it's Colorado Avalanche inspired. I kind of like that.
You mean Colorado Rocky inspired?
Or yeah,
Yeah,
Colorado.
I know what you meant.
But I don't like the fact that a lot of teams are going away from the striping at the bottom of it
I missed
because
that.
it kind of reminds me more of a practice jersey or something.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah,
it's I don't know half-ass.
yeah. I don't know. I know. I like the jerseys with the striping at the bottom.
Yeah,
But
I prefer the more the classic look.
yeah.
And I don't. The other thing I don't like, which actually Minnesota has it too, and actually I think there's a couple. Or I think Dallas does it too. But the with the shoulder yokes,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the squared yoke. I prefer the old classic rounded
Oval. Yeah.
oval. I don't like the straight cut
Right.
off. It's just
Yeah.
it seems like okay, you just threw a patch on there or something.
Yeah. Like somebody didn't
You
finish
got you
sewing the
got rip
jersey.
in your shirt, and here we're gonna patch it up with this square.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that was about it as far as news. There just hasn't been a whole lot of news. And then there's only been a few signings with players going to other teams.
Yeah,
But
the only big one that was I think the last couple of weeks was Semin going from Carolina to Montreal.
and time again,
Yeah,
McGinn went to Tampa Bay from Arizona.
yeah.
And the other one was Louis LeBlanc went from Anaheim over to the Rangers. And then most of the others have just been players signing with teams they've already been with. There's several players that are in arbitration still.
Right. I was reading an article yesterday, which was kind of interesting, which actually could play true. Is it was just basically stating that here are the three teams that could surprisingly not make the playoffs, and they were St. Louis, Chicago, and uh, was it Nashville?
Well, for predictions for next year already?
Yeah.
Who did this come from?
I don't remember who wrote it, but they're basing it off of because of how tight that Central Division is.
Hmm.
Which it could happen, because if you look at that, it's probably the toughest division there is right now.
It's a pretty tight division.
I mean, because you got St. Louis, you got Chicago, you got Nashville, Winnipeg, Minnesota, and Colorado in there. So you could only have, at a maximum 5 teams. I missed one more, I think.
Did you say Winnipeg? Winnipeg.
I think so. It's Chicago, St. Louis, Chicago, Nashville, Minnesota, Winnipeg,
Dallas.
Dallas. Oh yeah, Dallas. I forgot.
Yeah.
There's really no bad teams in that division. I mean, Colorado fluke again last year and was just really crappy. I don't know.
Right, and Dallas just added a bunch of talent.
Right. I mean, that's probably the toughest division there is right now. I mean, so technically, yeah, if it's that tight, you could have Chicago end up in, because of as many players that have left there now because of the salary cap.
Mm-hmm.
They're a much different team now. So I think they've actually gotten weaker in my mind.
And can you imagine if this expansion went through and they added Columbus in there?
Right.
Wow.
I mean the division's tough as it is. So I mean it is possible for, say, Chicago not to make the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
Because if all those teams are, I think it is going to be extremely
look at
tight.
how many teams just last year in that division broke 100 or 100 or broke it. And there are 4 teams out of the 7 in there.
Right.
Winnipeg would had 99 points.
Right.
So, and all the others, St. Louis, would they have 109 or 9?
I have to look at the standings.
109.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know I'll be having my underwear in a bind probably most of the season.
It's gonna be a really interesting.
I think it's going to come
year.
down to that last game of the season to see who gets in the playoffs.
Yeah, which it'll be a very. I'm looking forward to our prediction show to see what happens.
Yeah, I've already started kind of playing with those, and the one I'm having most difficult in is that Central Division.
Yeah. I haven't even begun yet. I'm waiting till the players kind of settle in.
Yeah, that's why I've just been tinkering with it, just to kind of, based on how things are now, this is where it is. But yeah, the Central Division, I'm having a hard time.
That one will be tough.
Yeah.
And then, so as far as I don't know what else is going on around the NHL other than just that stuff. Just not a whole lot. We're just kind of waiting. We're not far off now from, I think it was, I saw on NHL.com they're in the month of August going to do their 30 for 30 series,
Mm,
which will be
yeah,
interesting to see, watch, and or interesting to read.
right,
Um, the 30 teams in 30 days.
right.
So I think they do that for the month of August. So that'll be kind of cool, and I'm looking forward to that. And then we have, Howie, what we've been kind of waiting for.
What, National Toilet Paper Day?
No, but did you already mention that?
Not on air. No, I don't believe so.
Uh,
Mark your calendars. August 26th is National Toilet Paper Day. I found that to be interesting.
that's amazing. I can't wait.
You think?
World Team Tennis, Howie.
Yeah, playoffs start, I believe, today.
Is it today they start?
I think it's today.
Let me see what's going on here. Let me pull it up. Well, first of all, the Austin Aces clinched the number 1 seed for the Western Conference. And of course, the Washington Castles clinched their number 1 seed in the East. And the Austin Aces had a 12-2 record. How about that?
Almost a perfect season.
Yeah, they were awesome. And Washington was 10-4.
How did my Boston Lobsters?
They didn't make the playoffs. Sorry.
Oh, see, I missed the season because I was dealing with that exploding toilet.
Yeah, Boston didn't make the playoffs. But you know who did make the playoff? The other playoff spot in the West was the California Dream, the team that moved from, was it Texas? You said.
Yeah, the Texas Wild.
Yeah, which are now the California Dream, and clinched the playoff spot in the West.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I could tell. I'm excited. So, here we go. Here's the latest update on what's going on. So
We
Austin.
lost your sound.
Huh?
We lost your sound.
You lost my sound? Hello. It's still going.
Oh, there you go. Now I hear you.
So.
Now you're gone again.
What? I don't know what's going on. Testing.
I think you're just drowning it out because you're just so excited about this.
Maybe that's what it is. So, can you hear me? Okay, so the latest is Austin, of course, is playing California. And Austin beat California.
That's the West. So Washington plays
Philadelphia
in their conference final.
Right. Washington.
And then we have.
Right. Washington
California.
Wait a minute. Washington beat Philadelphia 25-9. These are today's scores.
Oh, this is today. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Washington advances.
And Austin beat California 25-14.
Okay, so we have Washington and Austin in the final.
Yeah. Is it just a 1-game series? Is that how that works?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Okay. I believe so, yeah.
So Austin and Washington in the final then.
Yeah.
When will that be? Tomorrow?
Probably another week or 2 weeks, I'm sure. Just to stretch out, because you gotta let your players rest.
Let me see if they scheduled it. Oh wait, here it is. Washington. It will happen on August 2nd
Okay, so
on Sunday.
next on
On Sunday.
Sunday.
This Sunday
Yeah.
at 11:30 a.m. I wonder if we can get that on TV somewhere.
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. It might be live like on ESPN3 or something.
Now it'll probably be. Isn't there a tennis network?
Yeah, but
It's probably going to be on there.
I don't know.
I wonder if they have like there's a NHL Center Ice package.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. On Sunday, August the 2nd, ESPN3 and ESPN2.
Ooh.
Because it's the championship game.
Ah.
Okay.
At what time?
At 11:30 a.m.
Oh, damn,
Eastern.
I'm going to be at work.
Eastern.
I'm going to be work. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't. Damn it.
You'll have to get that ESPN app and watch it on the...
No, I wonder if there's there's an NHL Center Ice package. I wonder if they have a World Team Tennis Center Court package.
Paid like $150 for one game.
Yeah. Catch all the action.
Yeah.
Every game, every night.
Yeah. For 2 days.
Just for $4.99.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna break it up here. I think we're done. We're done. So, I want to thank everybody for listening and downloading our podcast, and watching us on YouTube. You can catch us at www.thepuckdropshow.com. Also, we started a new chat room page on our website, which, check it out. And, Howie and I are out there every now and again, and we'll chat with you and talk hockey.
Oh, we're also on, I don't have it offhand, maybe you do, but we're now, what is that, that 24-hour?
Yeah, it hasn't officially launched yet.
Oh, it hasn't?
No, that's only been launched to those being on it, so it will be coming out soon.
Oh, okay, then I guess for now, mom's the word.
Right.
Okay.
It's exciting stuff. Also, send us an email at Jon and Howie at thepuckdropshow.com. Send us a tweet, Twitter, at puckdrops at twitter.com. And we're on Instagram. Send us a like on Facebook. You can find us on Google+, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio. We're everywhere. And we will all see you in 2 weeks. And with that, we bid you all adieu.
Bye-bye.